this uplifting cinematic experience.
I've got something important to tell you, man.
The big story is...
Dig this and dig it deep.
What if I had the power to gather all of my favorite MCs with the illest comic book characters and they became arch enemies? Inconceivable, unbelievable, yet as wild as it seems, the Emperor and Stan Lee will coach the two opposing teams. Keep it clean, no bats, no gats, guns, or interference. Comic book characters would go head up with raw lyrics. Now I take whoever might be on break from doing tours and have them sign up for the last Emperor's secret war. Sure, for that kind of capacity we need a crazy large arena that might stretch from West Philadelphia to East Medina. If I'm able, I'd put it on pay-per-view through my label and give free tickets to my neighborhood bums with no cable. Yeah, that sounds fat. Now that we've squared away the propositions, let's begin with the ultimate tough man competition. Set it off, it's the fight of the century. KRS and Professor X would battle each other mentally with rhymes. These two team captains waste no time. Charles Xavier tried to invade Chris Parker's mind. He shot a cerebral probe at Chris's mind, but he missed it. Professor X taken out by the Blastmaster's metaphysics. Round 2.
Hello, it's me, Catalyst, again. This video is actually for Becca. She showed me her knife collection, so I figured I reciprocate. A knife made by both Gil Hibbens and Kit Ray. They worked together to design this. It's of course numbered, and the first edition is a limited edition, of course, and it's edged. All my knives are actually functional, and what respecting collector wouldn't have shurikens of some sort? Very sharp. This is another set of throwing shurikens, but they're actually metal playing cards. Of course, I have larger throwing knives, which are well, they're just throwing knives. I practice. Oh, back to Gil Hibbens. These are also, I have two of these. They're numbered. They're short swords or dirks. You know, you always have to have a set. It's easier that way. You've probably seen this in one of my other videos. I believe it was the conspiracy video. If you ever seen the movie Blade, it's the shuriken or throwing weapon he used in Blade. It takes a little getting used to, because when you throw it, you have to throw it like that, so it doesn't hook you right there. It's an odd weapon. If you ever seen the movie Hunted, that movie inspired me to buy this knife. It's an all black knife for, I'm not sure what it's used for, but it has a black handle, full tang. The handle is actually metal, a short blade. It's perfectly balanced. It's a nice knife. I like it a lot. This is probably the sharpest knife in my collection. This is manufactured by a company named Cold Steel. Very, very, very sharp. And this is another knife by Colt. It's serrated right here near the handle. Again, this one is also very sharp and well balanced. It's a nice knife. I barely use it though. Not sure why. And these are my favorite knives in my whole collection. They're manufactured by KT or CRKT. Let me show you what I like about them. They're just a plain blade and just full tang, of course, just wrapped. They also are well balanced, and this is supposed to be shark skin underneath the wrap, but I don't believe it's genuine. But it doesn't matter. These are perfect blades. CRKT. Yes, my favorites. This was given to me by a friend. It's a short sword. Again, full tang. I've never used it. It's a working sword, but I've only used it for practice, nothing else yet. This is a ninja toe. It's just a plain straight blade with a cut at the end right there, and full tang, just wrapped. Simple, straight, effective. I have pretty much the exact same thing, and it's just slightly thinner, and it's of course coated all black. Again, wrapped, still pointed handle for, I guess, hitting. And you can put, actually most of my knives and swords, you can put your finger right here so it doesn't, I guess, slip out your hand. This was part of the set. It's a weird looking knife. This is the blade right here, and this is the blade up to here. All this is just design. And again, you can put your finger right there, and for good grip. I surmise that it's used for taking heads or something like that. I like this very large Bowie knife just for its simplicity. It's nothing special about it except for its size. Even the bottom is just a nut holding on, I guess a rat tail holding the tang on, which holds the guard and the hilt of the pommel. And again, a sharp blade, and you can put your finger right here and use it. It'll never leave your hand. But in a fight, I guess that could be a problem. But who fights with a Bowie knife? Thank you for listening.